Today's Victoria, BC home tour brings us to the Cordova Bay neighborhood of Saanich, looking at this 5-bed, 6-bath home that's just over 5,000 square footage inside. So make sure you stay till the end because there's so much to show with this home. And while watching this tour, if you have any questions or if you want to have a look at this home yourself, or if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in Greater Victoria, feel free to call or text me anytime. My info's on the screen. I'm G. Now let's get this tour started. Now we're going to start with the exterior of the home first before we go inside. So one thing you notice at the front, you're probably wondering is, where's the parking? I'll show that to you in a second, but just take a look at this landscaping done on this home. It's just incredible. But the home wraps around this way to get to the back and then also around that side. So we'll take a look at that. But one thing you're probably wondering, the front lawn. Why does it look so perfect? This is actually turf. So you don't really have to worry about having to mow that all the time. But let's make our way to the side of the home so you can really see where the parking is and how much space you truly have. So as you walk along this pathway, you'll see more landscaping done right here. So this is another access to the home. This is actually the den, which we'll take a look as soon as we get inside. But this is very private. And as you come around here, this is your actual driveway. Tons of space, beautifully done. And then as we keep walking down this way, you'll see it's a cul-de-sac. So you don't really have to worry about constant traffic coming through here. But take a look at this. Look how much space you have for parking. So if you don't have enough parking space here, I don't know what to do, because I don't know how many cars you can exactly fit here. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. But you also have a triple car garage. So you got plenty of room for parking. So you can't really make an excuse, oh, there's not enough parking with the home. Because if this home doesn't have enough parking, unless you're going to go buy an acre lot, you're probably not going to find a home that has this much space for your cars. Of course, there are other options, but when it comes to an actual driveway like this is one of the larger ones I've seen. Now, as you make your way around the side of the home, so with this home, you don't really have to worry about mowing the lawn because there isn't, say, an actual backyard space besides this patio space. But as you keep walking this way, so this is the back of the home, and you can see the kitchen, kind of, well, you get the glass, gives some privacy. But this is the side of the home where you have putting green. And then you have a little more patio space. This is another access to the suite of the home, but there's so much more to show besides just that. So if something like mowing the lawn is a big issue for you, this home could work very well for you. Because again, as we get closer here, is the turf. Not real. That's why it's so perfect. So let's make our way inside now because we've seen the exterior. But here's a good look at the back of the home. But the landscaping done here, like you have a little garden here, but especially like this, amazing. So let's make our way around to the garage. 2 meters. So here's the driveway again. And this is one thing you'll notice about Victoria, especially in like Saanich, a lot of greenery. Everyone here loves nature. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, but the majority of people love nature, and that's what's so appealing about this area. Because as you look around, you just see that everywhere. All the way back there. So now let's make our way inside. Oh, let me just show you the side here too, just so you're aware. So here's another look at the back part. Okay, now let's make our way. Let's go inside because I think I made you wait long enough. Now this is your entryway. And when you look down, lift the carpet a little. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me just put that back. Don't want a tripping hazard. Okay. So to the left here, you have your living room, dining room, kitchen, more space back there. But we're going to start right here first. This is your office, den, depending on how you want to set it up. Good sized windows and plenty of space. And that's the access from the outside. So say you're in here and you want to just get some fresh air. So open the door and boom, you're outside. But let's say you do maybe run a business from home. You have clients that come visit, or you have meetings and you don't want them coming through the front door. They can just walk a little bit to the side and come through this door as well. So this home is really good for extended families, professionals, and people that want a bit more peace. So this home, I'll say that in a second. Let me just show you this first. Take a look at these Coffered ceilings. There's something about this that makes the room look much bigger as well. But this is your living room space. Amazingly staged to show you what the potential here is. And then you have your dining room right here with this chandelier. So plenty of room here. You do have the large windows as well. Unfortunately, it is cloudy today, so not a lot of sun to show you what the real potential is. But you can tell by the size of the windows and how much light we saw outside on this cloudy day. Okay. So through here, this is your kitchen, where you have this large island in the middle. But the cabinetry is really what really blends it all together. Because sometimes you see way too dark cabinetry, but this flows perfectly with the home, the room, everything. And you do have a gas cooktop. So what I was trying to say before is we're in the Cordova Bay neighborhood. So if you have, say, teenagers that go to high school, Claremont High School is literally walking distance from here. Easy to get there. Whether you're walking, driving, whichever way, you're close by. But you also need Elk Lake, Beaver Lake for, say, walking trails. You want to get with nature, you take the dog for a walk. That's a great area too. But just in this specific area, Cordova Bay, a lot of people enjoy just doing little walks here and there. So here's your gas stove. And this, I guess you could use it as a dining area too if you wanted. Most people probably use this like for breakfast, coffee, and then they would have dinner over here. But it depends on how you want to do it. But take a look at this. This is a proper dining table, but you still have so much space around it. So you don't need to put a little tiny coffee table in the middle. You still have plenty of room with this. And then just through here, I showed it before, the patio space in the back. And around there is your putting green. And through there is the driveway. And this is the nice thing about this home too. You have a family room here as well. So if you're entertaining, you have guests, or if you have a large family, plenty of room for everyone. Now, I was just saying, we're in the Cordova Bay neighborhood. You're still very close to everything Victoria has to offer. You do have to drive to amenities, but it's not like you're driving 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You're near Royal Shopping Center. You're near Broadmead Village, which both places have restaurants, grocery stores, pharmacies. So whatever you need on a daily basis, you're close by, but you're also not too far away from Walmart because you can just get on the highway and you can just get right to Walmart as well. So that's the appeal. You're away from, like, say, the very busy city, but you're still close by. And a lot of people love Cordova Bay because of that fact. Because you're near, like I mentioned, Elk Lake, Beaver Lake. You're also near the ferries. You're near the airport. So if you travel a lot, great feature to have, but you're also close by to daily amenities. You're near schools. So if you have teenagers going to high school, close by. And then if, say, you have to get to UVic, Camosun, there's bus routes that can help with that too. Otherwise, driving-wise, it's not a crazy drive. You don't have to, it's not really like you're driving 45 minutes an hour on a daily basis. Unless maybe you're trying to go on rush hour and then it's really backed up. All right. So this is upstairs. This is to a lower level, but we're going to take a look over here first. So right here is your half bathroom on this main level. Then as we go through here, you have your own personal wine cellar. Not really a cellar because it's on the main floor, but wine room. Which is a nice feature to have if you enjoy wine. Otherwise, maybe you can keep some soda in there or something like that. And this is your laundry room. And there's something about having a window in the laundry room that just makes it a bit more appealing and peaceful. So you have the sink, washer, dryer. Then right through here, pantry. And then you probably already guessed what this is. The garage. So here's a look at how much space you have here. You can have a workbench over there, 2 cars right here, third one over there. Let's take a walk over there. And this is to get access to the outside. And you still have more space back there. Now we'll make our way back into the main part of the home. And we're going to take a look at the upstairs. So as we make our way back through here, I like the fact that they kept carpet on the stairs as mainly like safety, but it feels nicer as you go upstairs. So we'll make our way up. And then up here, again, carpet. And this, something about like when you have carpet in the main areas like this upstairs, to me, it makes a lot of sense because obviously because of sound, but safety, and it feels more comfortable. And having, say, flooring like that downstairs makes sense because that's where you're going to have a lot more foot traffic. All right, so this is a primary bedroom. And again, to me, makes sense to have carpet in the bedroom because when you wake up, you go to bed, you want to be all comfortable and nice. But if you want to change the flooring, that's your preference as well. But you have tons of space in here. And then as you look out the window, that's your view. And here, you can definitely fit a king-size bed. There's plenty of space on both sides. And then you can fit a dresser, cabinet, whatever you like there. They put a mirror. And oh, I didn't even notice this when I first came in here. This stained glass window. That's a very nice feature to even look at. Like, I didn't even realize that. Oh. That's the thing about this home. Is when you first, say, look at it online, you can't really take in like how much space this home has until you're actually in it. Because as you walk around, you realize, oh, there's more, there's more, there's more. So you have dual sinks. I'm pretty sure you guessed that this is the ensuite bathroom for the primary. And you have this large shower. So you have, open this up, the rainfall, waterfall shower there, but you also have this one too. And you have the handheld. And it's nice to have this because it works well. Like if you're elderly, you need to sit down while you shower for safety reasons and that sort of stuff. It's good to have that. Now here, you have your tub. I'm not going to show how big it is. I'm not going to get in the tub to show you, but you can get a good idea just by what it sits on. And then you do have the dual sinks and the large mirror. So this is a very spacious ensuite bathroom, and it's done very well. As we make our way back here, this is a proper walk-in closet. You have the organizers already built in. You have the mirror. How's it going? And then you have more organizers here. And again, you have the blinds here for privacy, so you don't have to worry about somebody looking at you while you're in your closet. But plenty of space in there. Now here's another look at your primary. All right. Now we'll go to bedroom number 2. And the reason I want to keep saying that's your primary is because bedroom number 2 has its own ensuite bathroom as well. Here you have a stand-up shower, sink, toilet, but also a walk-in closet. So if I didn't show you the primary bedroom first, you may have thought this was a primary bedroom because there's tons of space here. You have plenty of room. So this is the size of many primary bedrooms you might see. And the fact it has an ensuite bathroom, walk-in closet makes it even better. Oh, there's a beautiful chandelier right there. The only thing you have to worry about is how to clean each one of those. All right. Now, we'll take a look at this space in a second. Let me just close that door. Because third bedroom here has its own ensuite as well, with a stand-up shower. And again, plenty of room. Good windows to look out. And then, yeah, you have carpeting in here, just like the primary. This is your walk-in closet. So carpeting throughout here, but here they took the carpeting out. All right. Now you already know kind of what's behind this door, but when you first walk up to it, you might wonder, why is there a lock on this side of the door? Because isn't there the suite downstairs? Well, actually, you have one up here as well. So this is the access to this space. You have full bathroom, tub, shower. You have the area where you could potentially put a washer and dryer. Just make sure you talk to a plumber. And then here, just extra closet space. Living room area. You have some dining area here, and this is your kitchen. The only thing here, no stove. And then this is the bedroom with a closet. So this is what I meant by this home works very well for multi-generational living, extended families, because this space could work perfect for, say, teenagers who want their own separate space, but still stay connected to the home. Or if you have in-laws that are living with you, same thing. The only thing is you do have to walk up these stairs if you come from, say, outside. But it's the same thing if you come from those stairs anyways. So that's the top floor. There's still a lower level to take a look at. So we've seen the main level. We've seen this top level now. But there's still another level to take a look at. And this is what I meant by this home keeps on surprising you over and over again. And throughout the home, you notice these little touches, these finishes they've done. The ceiling, the lights, if I can get a good look at that. Like the way they've done the archway, the lights, right here. So you see the care they've taken into setting up this home. So here's another look right here. Like just take a look this. All these finishes, everything you see here. They've taken care in setting this up in a way is very appealing, and it's the best way I can say it's luxurious. Luxurious? Not sure if I'm saying that right, but you know what I mean. All right, now let's go downstairs. So as you walk through this home and you come down here, you have a full media room, rec area, home theater, whichever way you want to set this up. You have this entire extra space to use. So here you have the recliner chairs. Say you put the TV up there if you want. Maybe you want to try and set up a projector. Possibly could go right there. Of course, you have to speak to an electrician to make it all work. But there's so much with this home, it keeps adding. You have pretty much, you have a living room, family room, you have this space, you have 3 bedrooms upstairs, and a 4th one is in a suite above the garage, great in-law suite. But then you have this space down here. And right here, this is crawl space for a little extra storage. And then right in here, just underneath the stairs, more storage. There you go. Now, this is more options. This is your access to the suite on the lower level. So this is the access at the back of the home. Well, not the back of the home, the side of the home. There's a putting green you can see. Let me go a little bit closer. So this is at the side of the home, to the left, right there, putting green. You come down those stairs and you can access it here. Now down here, you have carpet, no carpet there, but you have washer and dryer. This corner can be like your dining area if you want. You can set up the living room right there, or right there. You have the kitchen, have the stove. And to the right here, you have a bedroom. Just regular bedroom, closet. But then here, technically you can't say it's a bedroom because there's no windows. There's more of another den space, but it's the size of a bedroom, just no closet, no window. So this can be, say, another little rec area, TV room, office, depending on how, say, whoever's in the suite wants to set it up. And through here, you have a bathroom with a door that separates the tub, shower, and toilet from here. So if someone's in there, then the other person can still use the sink. Now, this is what I keep saying about this home. Great for extended family, multi-generational. This area of Cordova Bay, you see a lot of retirees, families choose to live here because they want to have peace, but you're still close to the Victoria Core. It's not like you're all the way at the ferries, but you're not too far from going to the ferries if you wanted to. So, and that's the real draw of Cordova Bay. You're near pretty much everything you need, walking distance or driving distance, but you get the peacefulness. So you get the best of both worlds. So there you go. Here's another look right here. Here's the office space. And living room, dining room. Let's do one more through here. Oh, I didn't even notice this feature before too. You can close this door if you don't want, say, the smell from cooking to get into the dining living room area, or if you're entertaining. And there you go. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this tour. If you have any questions, or if you want to have a look at this home in person yourself, or if you're looking to buy or sell anywhere in Greater Victoria, feel free to call or text me anytime. My info is on the screen. I'm G. Happy to help, happy to just chat and give you kind of idea of what's going on in the market and more or less guide you in the correct direction. But if you need anything, reach out and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with future videos. Like the video, drop a comment about what you think about this home. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.